Gucci Mane, Jeezy versus, sir. One of those monumental moments in hip hop, man. What was going through your mind that whole time, Zay?
Man, you know, I was excited for it.
Yeah.
I remember Gucci called me, Gucci and P called me like, man, you know, Zay, Gucci, like Jeezy and Gucci gonna do the verses.
Yeah.
And I think they might have been saying, no, Gucci, I don't think you need to do it, this and that. And I was like, what? No, Gucci, you got to do it. That's why that's why they call me, because they know with me and Gucci, I'm always going to have Gucci up. Like, we got to do it for sure.
Come on.
And Gucci was like, yeah, I want to do it. So I remember going, I was just excited. I'm mostly excited because it has to do with, you know, a lot of my history. 90% of the song Gucci gonna perform was produced by me, so like, you know, it's another chance to get motion going, another chance to be in the spotlight. And that was just one of them moments, man. It was just epic, just even being there.
With Gucci being in and out of jail, man, and y'all being tied so closely together, how did that impact your career along the way?
It gave me something to look forward to. Like, Gucci gonna get locked up. He gonna call me from jail. This happened the whole time. This was happening every so often, every couple of months. It's like, man, Gucci going back to jail.
Yeah.
But Gucci going to jail for the murder rap or the self-defense, that's the reason why we blew up so big, I feel like.
My God.
That's part of the, you know, that's the story. That would make the story so great.
Yeah.
And it's like, and Gucci is always talking about Zaytoven this, Zay on the beat, Zay, my producer Zaytoven, Zay. So, you know, he's making me bigger than life, and now he's a guy that people looking at him like, oh no, he the real guy. He just, you know, he on a murder beef almost. So it just gave me so much credibility just being his producer and him just being so street and just getting in and out of trouble. So it just, I think that was just laying the foundation to bring me more credibility, man. So I enjoyed it, man. I enjoy he go to jail because I know he gonna come out in a few months and he gonna be bigger than what he was before he went in.
First day out, that record right there, man.
Gave me chills when we did that.
My God.
Straight up. That's the first time he came home after the murder beef, and then that was the first time us seeing each other in the studio. We would talk on the phone, but we get in the studio and I'm just listening to him to record that. Man, I felt like I got chills. Like, this guy right here.
My God.
Straight up.
Future, seeing his trajectory, somebody that was actually able to reach the top and, you know, his fullest potential. What was it like watching him grow and working with him during the way, that Space Cadets?
It's amazing to see Future. Future just the best at it. Just he's the best, period. Yeah. You know, all around, pound for pound, he the best. You know what I mean? You can't beat him.
What was it that made Future the GOAT though, man?
I don't know. I want to say his consistency, his growth. Cause I produced on his first mixtape called 1000.
My God.
Yeah. So then he went from there. Then when he did Dirty Sprite,
it was over.
Bro, when Dirty Sprite came out, I was just like, man, thank God I'm on this project right here. Straight up. Cause I didn't, you know, right back then it was like Future was bubbling, but you know, you ain't know he was finna be what he was.
We ain't know Dirty Sprite was gonna be
we ain't know
crazy.
Dirty Sprite was gonna be crazy like that. So I was like, I remember him calling me, letting me hear the song that was going on Dirty Sprite. Yeah. And it was like, okay, that's what's up. That's John Hard. Yeah. You know, I didn't know it was finna be what it was.
Back to back.
So when he just started getting greater and greater every time he dropped, he just started getting bigger and bigger. So he's the guy that took Zaytoven from, Zaytoven is the guy out there in Atlanta, to being top 50 producers of the century. Woo! Beast Mode is the reason why that I'm even, you know, a top producer. Because it shows like, okay, now Zaytoven, now he's something different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.